Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So, two things. First thing, I am still processing the last story, so there's that. Second thing, I woke up this morning and felt like utter death today. I mean, really, I am not doing my best. I feel like there's a good old spike going right through my brain, so that's fun. And I also can't breathe. So if throughout this reaction I clear my throat, sniffle, the headache gets so bad that I start becoming delirious and start calling Tegan Susan or something, just go with it. Okay, just go with it. That's the energy I need you to give me while watching this reaction. All right. Let's go, Susan.
Just to let you know that we'll be reaching our deceleration point in a few minutes and beginning our descent into London Heathrow.
Speedbird Concorde 192, you are cleared to descend to flight level 370.
Well, at least part of this story will take place at Heathrow.
Mark 1.6. I have total RT breakdown on Speedbird Concorde 192. I don't believe it. She's approaching London, but the trace is becoming intermittent.
Ooh! Oh! Oh!
Crew of the freighter safely returned to their own time.
Cyber fleet dispersed.
Great. You make it sound like a shopping list, ticking off things as you go. Aren't you forgetting something rather important? Adric is dead.
Tegan, please.
We feel his loss as well.
Well, you could do more than grieve.
Oh.
You could go back.
Could you?
No.
Surely the TARDIS is quite capable.
We can change what happened if we materialise before Adric was killed.
And change your own history.
The freighter could still crash into Earth. That doesn't have to be changed. Only Adric doesn't have to be on board.
Listen to me, both
Oh!
of you. There are some rules that cannot be broken even with the TARDIS.
Oh,
Don't
Tegan.
ever ask me. Must accept that Adric is dead. His life wasn't wasted. He died trying to save others, just like his brother, Vash. You know, Adric had a choice. This is the way he wanted it.
I'll miss him. So
Oh.
will
Oh.
And me. But he wouldn't want us to mourn unnecessarily. Hyde Park, the Crystal Palace?
I. 1851.
The Great Exhibition?
All the wonders of Victorian science and technology. Lisa, have you touched the dimensional stabilizers?
Of course not. All systems functioning normally.
Could be the relative drift commentator.
No.
Some sort of turbulence.
Feedback from the solar comparator. That materialized, the TARDIS will be destroyed.
Look at this. Something's just manifested. The same flight path as 192. No transponders.
Oh man, Tegan, you're going to Heathrow finally!
Unidentified aircraft on approach to 10 left. Will you acknowledge?
Oh! Oh! Not on the runway like that!
Somewhere above Hyde Park, the view should be spectacular.
That's not Hyde Park. That's Heathrow Airport.
You're right.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but let's get out of here. We could be in the path of an oncoming aircraft.
What are you doing?
Come on, override.
Okay, good.
You've landed us right in the middle of the terminal building.
So I have.
The authorities will go mad.
Well, we'll only be here a moment.
At least we won't be noticed.
What do you mean? Because this is a police box?
Well, this is Earth. For once, it's the perfect camouflage.
This is the 1980s, Nissa. Police boxes went out with flower power.
Doctor!
Is security coming? Or something? Yeah, okay.
I've just lost a complete complement of passengers and crew, not to mention £30 million worth of aircraft. As if I want to know about a police box in Terminal 1.
There isn't a police
Landside security's your problem, Jim.
That's not possible.
When you have a missing plane, there's a priority
Right
list. Yeah.
Would you be so good as to open it up, sir?
Is that a good idea?
I must insist, sir, security.
Yes, of course, security.
You have the key, sir?
Unit.
So?
You do much better to check with Unit, Department C19.
Yes.
Sir John Sudbury's the man you want. Oh, just tell him it's the doctor. And do send my regards to Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart.
Oh!
Unless, of course, he's a general by now.
Oh.
That was UNIT. We are obliged to brief this doctor on the disappearance of Victor Foxtrot.
Always the same with you.
Ah,
Every step
okay.
of the way you have to get involved.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
We were supposed to be going to the Great Exhibition.
Well, we will eventually.
That's all you ever say.
Promised. I am helping by wanting to leave the recovery of Concord to the experts.
Well, I might be able to help.
That's what worries me.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh no.
Yes, this is the doctor.
How do you do, Doctor?
And this is Nissa Antigone.
Oh, you're a stewardess.
That's right.
Now,
Also, when it comes to strange happenings, the doctor is an
tell me,
expert.
Doctor, would you please?
I wonder.
Wonder what?
You remember the turbulence we experienced?
That forced us to materialise?
Yes. I wonder very much indeed.
It sounds as though it could be cross-tracing on the time-space axis.
Exactly.
Are you saying you know where the missing aircraft is?
I suspect it's not a question of where, but when.
Is the gear on its way? Coming over now. But why does it have to be another Concorde?
We must follow the same route, same height, same speed, and with my equipment on board, I can identify what I believe to be an exponential time contour.
Oh, look at Tegan, so happy.
You seriously believe that Victor Foxtrot got caught in some sort of time slip?
It would seem to be the logical explanation.
That's a pretty rum idea to me.
Hang on a moment, though, Doctor. If we follow Victor Foxtrot's course and end up somewhere over the rainbow, well, we're on a one-way ticket just like Captain Urquhart.
You're forgetting the TARDIS.
TARDIS? You mean that police box?
That's right.
And now in the same configuration as 192.
It's amazing.
What?
This thing is smaller on the inside than it is on the outside. Right here.
I wish I'd known about that when we were on Castrovalva.
So useful when you want to maintain a dignified attitude.
B70.
Happening again.
Oh goodness, where are they
Did you feel
going to
something?
go?
I'm not sure. Under this is Golf Alpha Charlie. You read?
I don't think Tegan will be smiling
So we're
anymore
The column isn't moving.
once they get where they're possibly going.
I'm afraid your radio is useless, Captain. By my estimation, we're the spatial equivalent of 400 billion miles from air traffic control.
Golf Alpha Charlie, clear to descent to 370.
Fasten your seatbelt, please, Doctor. By my calculations, we're 20 minutes from touchdown.
We've lost them.
Another Concorde.
Oh, interesting.
So much for the Doctor.
Heathrow, Doctor.
Oh! Ow! Ow!
What's the matter?
Didn't you see them? They were decaying corpses.
Oh, she's got a heck of a scream.
I want you all to concentrate very hard.
You don't give up, do you, Doctor?
Concentrate! Look at anything! Observe it in every detail!
What are you doing to us, Doctor?
Perceptual induction, and I'm undoing it. Concentrate! It's the only way to fight it and find out where we really are. You see? The coherence is breaking up.
Oh!
Better watch out for the odd Brontosaurus.
Were they the creatures I saw?
I doubt it, but I should think they came from this time zone.
Do you really mean we've gone backward down a time contour?
Have you another explanation?
But we were on Concorde.
How did we land on this?
Very violently by the look of it.
The touchdown was perfect.
It's like having a tooth out under hypnosis. You don't feel a thing.
But the approach to Heathrow was utterly real.
And Doctor, somewhere in this wilderness must be the passengers and crew of Victor Foxtrot.
But don't worry, Captain, we'll find them. Let's hope no one finds us first. Behind every illusion there's a conjurer. In this case, I shouldn't think he went to all this trouble for our entertainment.
Yes, somebody went through the trouble to make the projection.
Wait!
Look, a building. Hallucinating.
I doubt it. The illusion is always one of normality.
Well, that's not exactly Terminal 3. But who could have built it?
I think the answer might be over there.
Much longer. We got to wait here.
Why don't we do a bit of a recce?
Look, I've developed a very healthy respect for the Doctor, and he wants us to stay put.
Oh!
Danger. We must find the doctor.
Listen, what's the matter?
Oh!
Come on, we better go after her.
Nissa's spidey senses are tingling in this story.
Vision. Vision.
Well, I think there's the passengers. Okay.
Look, it's a motorway. It's the M4.
It's an illusion.
I don't care, it might lead us out of this time warp.
At least it looks like civilization. We say we were, and that is an order.
Remember the Indian rope trick?
I can't see anything. What was the Indian rope trick? Someone's ship?
Been here a long time.
Doctor, can we get out of here?
They've got the TARDIS.
There's Dave Colshaw and Angela Clifford. They were on Victor Foxtrot.
Wait!
Look, old chap, this is all a bit of a snare and a delusion.
Andrew, we've got a few chores to do. See you in the bar in half an hour.
Look, snap out of it. You're not in New York.
The captain wants us to try that new Indonesian restaurant he's found.
We'll have to grab them.
What's happening?
Oh! 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 Oh my! Oh! Oh, they're gone.
Doctor!
Behind you!
Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
You mustn't fight it. The doctor will be all right.
How can it possibly?
I just know.
Oh. Okay.
Doctor, there's no technique that can make matter like that out of thin air.
Oh, isn't there? Now, what about the energy that telepathically generated the idea we were at Heathrow? You think that can't operate on a physical level?
Doctor!
It's simply a form of psychokinesis.
You mean like that spoon bending nonsense?
So it seems. Doctor, those people were taking away the TARDIS.
What?
They certainly were. Oh.
Didn't you even bother to look to see where they were taking it?
Hey!
Are you from the other Concorde?
Yes. Captain
Oh.
Stapley, British Airways.
Professor Hayter, University of Darlington.
You must be from Flight 192. Well, where are all the other passengers? What happened to you?
But he seems aware.
You're not hallucinating.
Well, certainly not.
You've no idea what it's been like resisting alone.
Oh.
Who are these people?
Oh, this is the Doctor.
And this is Nissa and Tegan.
You're all with Captain Stapley.
Yes, I'm sorry if we seem like an unlikely rescue party. Well, don't worry, you're not imagining this.
If it hadn't been for the Doctor, we would never have found you.
At least you're here. How did the Russians let you land?
Russians?
Aren't we behind the Iron Curtain? Siberia?
Not exactly.
Then where are we?
TARDIS. TARDIS.
Tell you what,
Oh.
Rope. That's it. Rope trick.
Oh, try to see through it, babe.
Concorde. Concorde. Speedbird Concorde 192, clear for takeoff.
Hyperstimulation of eidetic images. The most powerful hallucinatory induction I've ever come across. They must be using ultrasonics.
Who are they, Professor Hayter?
I don't know. Even the guards are disguised.
Guards? Oh, you mean the plasmatons?
The what?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
What did you say?
She's absolutely right. We've all travelled 140 million years down a time contour.
They're both hallucinating.
It's true. Your aircraft got caught in a time warp.
Unless we get them away.
There's no
from
time to
here.
explain, Hate. I need you to show me where I can find my crew. The Doctor has to get back his equipment.
If If you insist, Captain. The prison centre's somewhere on the other side of that hill.
I feel like I'm gonna like the captain
What
a
is
lot.
this equipment of the doctor's?
Well, it's you wouldn't believe me.
Doctor! Something's happening. I can't.
What's happening to her?
She is
It's
really
radiation.
in tune
I
with
say we
this
should keep away
place.
from this place.
I keep we must help her.
Oh,
Approach the citadel. Return to your ship.
oh,
There is great danger.
Who are you? What's happening to her? The intelligence. It's using Nissa as a medium.
More like hysteria triggered by ultrasonics.
Be quiet.
We are the control divides us. The control shall be resisted. There is so little time. You must resist.
Resist.
It's the same stuff as the plasmatons are made out of.
Someone wanted to stop her talking.
We've got to get her out of there.
I'm afraid we don't have the right kind of energy.
But we can't just leave her.
Well, if we could find the source of the power, we might be able to free her.
You go on, Doctor. I'll stay with Nissa.
no.
You're more used to the doctor. I'll stay with her.
Oh,
Going on is madness.
Look, if we don't get the TARDIS back, we could be stuck here forever.
She'll be perfectly all right. As soon as she's free, you both go back to the Concorde.
You bet. Good luck.
And don't try and follow us.
The effect will only get worse the nearer we get to the center of the radiation.
Is that a reason for abandoning your fellow passengers?
If the intelligence is trying to contact us, who is trying to stop it?
Something with the same resource of psychokinetic energy.
Can you hear me? Nissa!
oh.
How else do you explain what happened to Nissa?
Some form of projection. Maybe part hallucination. Scientifically speaking, even...
Scientifically speaking, I think we should find the others.
If we could separate them...
Look out for the guards.
The doctor's theory is... Where is the doctor?
Forget him. Let's get out of here.
No!
Sir.
I don't know what this doctor's qualifications are, but if you ask me, the man's a lunatic.
I don't believe I did.
Oh, I love you. I love you.
So, you're here last, Doctor.
What's behind that thing?
Another thing I shouldn't wonder. It's called hard labor.
The doctor's theory is that this is a hijack in time rather than space. This isn't the Soviet Union, Professor.
So you're the conjurer.
I get being skeptical and cautious, but
You say that as if you expect a round of applause. What you're doing in this time zone, for a start.
Shall Kelly not travel where the spirit leads him?
Would the spirit have anything to do with the ruins of that spaceship out there?
Spaceship?
Yes.
Space is within us, Doctor. In the deserts of Arabia, I learned all the magic arts.
Magic? Arabia? Oh, come on, you can do better than that.
You mock me, Doctor. But do not doubt that I can summon furies and cacodemons, a company of cherubim, or Lucifer himself.
And what do you want with my TARDIS?
My familiar spirits have told me of your miraculous cabinets. The spirits have told me you would come. And now the great elemental has summoned you, Doctor.
Not just me, Khalid. What do you want with all these passengers?
Slaves are required in my domain.
You have the plasmatons.
They have other uses.
You mean you need the psychotronic energy for something else?
okay. Oh,
Shall be used for the great work we shall do together.
We?
Together we shall scourge the entirety of space and time.
You can exclude me from your wizardry.
yeah.
You cannot
I don't think the doctor's about that.
You're not in control here. You're just as mortal as anyone else.
I thought you were in charge, Captain Sutcliffe.
I am, but I have to respect his judgment.
You also came here to rescue your crew, or do you need to ask the doctor's permission first?
Don't provoke me.
Oh
Your
my
crew's in front
goodness,
of you. I
sir.
wasted enough.
Bilton.
You must listen carefully to what I say.
Will you please sit down, sir, and fasten your seatbelt? We're about to take off.
Listen to me.
The bar will be open as soon as we're airborne.
We're not at Heathrow.
Oxygen check, flight control inverters on, anti-stall systems on.
Stop it, Henry.
Navigation radio set.
Professor.
Brakes.
Check.
Throttles. Throttle masters.
No!
Speedbird Concord 192 to tower. Request permission to start engine.
Wake up, man.
What?
Concentrate. What about the doctor, Captain Stupley?
Doctor? The doctor. And my crew. Milton, remember what happened at Heathrow.
What's that, Captain?
Remember the doctor. Remember Nissa and Tegan. Remember Tegan?
Yes!
Together
Okay,
with
good.
your box, the power will be absolute.
Oh! Oh, that.
Come on,
Oh.
Roger. Wake up now. Come on. Look
Oh.
The power dissolved. Was needed elsewhere. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Interesting.
We must go to the Citadel. We'll only get caught. Doctor's in danger. Khalid!
I have a feeling that Nis is going to be very helpful in this episode.
Who is this man?
Are you responsible for the abduction of my passengers and crew?
Is it you who authorized mass hallucination?
Your questions are irrelevant.
I don't think so.
Ow!
What's happening? He's thrown up a barrier. I did try and warn you.
Okay. I don't want the captain to die. Like,
To help the doctor.
find him delightful.
Situation dead end.
Nissa knows.
We must continue.
Nissa knows.
You don't want yourself.
Adric! No! Adric's dead!
How can we be sure? Go back, Tegan, or you will destroy me.
It's only imagination. It's the only power Khalid has left to stop us.
If you advance, you will kill me, Nissa.
We can't take that risk. The badge.
What?
Adric's wearing his badge.
It was shattered when the doctor destroyed the Cyber Leader.
Exactly.
Come on.
Oh, okay, not the
Prevent all
yell. No.
Out of bounds, are they, Khalid?
Adric.
Penetrate the sharam, shara, shara, sharam.
What is it? Melka. What comes from it killed my father. I don't believe in you.
You're not real.
Oh.
It's your powerhouse, is it?
Doctor, you will give me the key of the TARDIS.
No.
Then you will see your friends here destroyed, and you
No.
I don't think so. We've all got quite good at resisting your sorcery.
Sato Sarao, Sato Swandoro, Sato.
Not again!
You will not resist.
The way he
These
said
things have proven themselves harmless.
I'm not so sure about this one.
This is the ball of cotton wool.
Oh!
That thing is bonding itself into something far more dangerous than a plasma.
Oh! What is that? What is that? What is that? What is
The answer's
that?
still no, Khalid. Please, Doctor!
Do you really want to see your friends die?
The doctor! Help me!
Why?
Just help me!
Ow! Let's go, Nissa.
The power's gone.
Look at Khalid.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh.
There's got to be a perfectly simple, orthodox explanation.
Oof.
You won't find what you're looking for.
Won't I? You come and look at this. Psychotronics, was it, Doctor? I call it electronics.
I don't understand.
No, Doctor, you never do understand.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Rich, okay. Well, everyone, these were two interesting parts to start off this story. I really am enjoying the fact that Nyssa throughout this story seems to be, her intuition is on point. She doesn't, I feel like, entirely know every little bit of what's going on, but she's just following her intuition. She is just going for it, and she seems to really be in tune with this place. That, you know, when she's telling Tegan, like, help me with this, I would just be like, yep, okay, what do we need to do, Nyssa? You seem to have all the answers right now. So it's an odd way, I feel like, for a companion to shine, but she's really shining in this story so far. You know, I had a feeling, as much as I am thrilled that Tegan finally got to Heathrow, I had a feeling even before, you know, they got on the plane, and with her smiling, oh my goodness, Tegan, you should have known that that smile was going to go away pretty soon. But I had a feeling she wouldn't enjoy her time at Heathrow, given, you know, how Doctor Who stories tend to go. I had a feeling that she would be really excited for a moment, and then that wouldn't last very long. But you know what? They made it. So there's that. Okay, I have to say, the side characters of this story so far, very, very interesting. I am really loving the dynamic as much as the professor is, you know, a little bit exhausting, but just in the sense of, like, listen, I understand being skeptical. I get it. I definitely understand that. But it felt like for the first little bit, he seemed to be complaining, but not necessarily offering other solutions. So it just sort of felt like, I mean, yes, okay, I get it. You're skeptical, I get it. But let's, you know, let's try to move forward. Obviously, something very odd is going on. So we should open our minds just a little bit. And with that being said, I adore Captain Stapley, is that his name? I am really vibing with him. He seems to be very practical, have a good head on his shoulders, wanting to help the people and all of that. But he's also giving a little bit of, you know, as I said, opening his mind a little bit to what the Doctor is saying. You know, obviously he knows that there is something really, really, really weird going on, and he's kind of putting a little bit of faith in the Doctor while also trying to do his best to contribute and help and all of that. I really like him. I really, really like him. So hopefully he doesn't die terribly in the next two parts, but you know, you never know, especially with the Master around. Oh my goodness. Well, here he is again. It's gonna be an interesting second two parts with that coming into play, or with him coming into play, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting in the next two parts. So far for the story, I have to say I liked the setup, especially in episode 1. That's kind of like there's a, you know, missing plane, and us literally, us, like I'm a part of it, but the TARDIS team literally putting a TARDIS on another plane and going through the exact same motions to see what happened. You know, yeah, I definitely liked the setup of all of this. I'm going to be interested to see the next two parts to see if I like kind of the resolution of this story as well. And yeah, I do apologize if I seem a little bit off in this reaction. I am just not feeling good. And I know that there's probably a couple of you that are like, if you're not feeling good, maybe you shouldn't record. And normally I do agree with that. My schedule just right now, there's nowhere to move this recording to. I don't have a lot of free time in general, so sometimes I have to even record when I'm not feeling 100%, you know? So just wanted to let you guys know. I do apologize if I do seem a little bit off. Alrighty, if you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.